Welcome to Grand Prairie Update. I'm Don Johnson.
And I'm Terry Briggs. Here's what's happening in your city.
Grand Prairie voters go to the polls on May 10th to decide 3 city council races and a sales tax referendum. In Council District 1, incumbent Georgia Clemson is running for a 3-year term against Max Coleman. In Council District 3, incumbent Lila Thorne faces Mike Delbosky for a 3-year term. In Council District 7 at large, incumbent Jeff Copeland squares off against R.J. Delana for a 3-year term. The ballot also includes a referendum on a proposed mega recreation center and water park at State Highway 161 between Arkansas and Warrior. Voters are being asked to finance the project by extending the sales tax that is being used to pay off debt on Quick Trip Park and the Summit. The debt will be settled in 2015, leaving the combined 1/4 cent sales tax available for other uses. If voters say yes to the referendum, the 1/4 cent sales tax would continue. The city's overall sales tax would stay the same, and the project would go forward, opening sometime in 2017. If voters say no to the referendum, the 1/4 cent sales tax would expire when the debt is paid. The city's sales tax would be reduced by 1/4 cent, and the project would be scrapped. Early voting starts April 28th and continues through May 6th. On May 10th, the polls are open from 7 a.m. until 7 p.m. For more information, go to the city's website or contact the city secretary's office.
3, 2, 1.
The Easter weekend got off to a running start with the annual Lifeline Shelter for Families Run for Shelter. The event includes a 1-mile bunny hop and a 5K run, and is a big fundraiser for the Grand Prairie organization that has been helping improve the lives of homeless school children and their families in the city since 2003. Once again, thousands of dollars were raised for the Lifeline Shelter from entry fees and donations. Meanwhile, the race was on at Lynn Creek Park as hundreds of kids were looking to load up their baskets with Easter eggs that were filled with candy and prizes. It was part of the annual Easter Eggstravaganza, hosted by the Parks and Recreation Department. In all, there were 3 different egg hunts for kids, starting with boys and girls 5 and under. There were also photo opportunities with Peter Cottontail, games, food, face painting, and lots more prizes.
Happy Easter!
A new Columbarium Plaza is now ready for use at the Grand Prairie Memorial Gardens and Mausoleum. The new plaza features nearly 24 granite columbariums that contain hundreds of niches for cremated remains. There is also a space for scattering remains and a wall for inscribing the names of loved ones. A paved walkway, seating areas, and pastoral landscaping give the plaza a sense of serenity. Officials say the nearly $500,000 project will help the city cemetery meet the growing demand for cremation services.
Cremation is becoming more and more popular in the United States. We're at about 44% cremation rate in the United States, and plus our cremation niches that we already have on site on the back of our mausoleum and in our gazebo are at 80% sold. So we had to look for other alternatives to be able to provide cremation options to families that are continuing to choose cremation for their final dispositions.
For information about pricing and availability at the Columbarium Plaza, go online at grandprairiememorialgardens.com or call 972-237-3001.
Hundreds of people were in the mood for the big band sounds of mood swings at the Summit at Central Park. The popular local band was the third of 4 that will perform during this year's April Concerts in the Park series.
5 will get you 10. Oh, a Mackey's back in town. Now did you hear about Louis Miller?
The concerts are free and are sponsored by the city and the Grand Prairie Arts Council every Friday night in April from 7 to 9 p.m. The final concert of the season will feature the Singapore Slingers. For more information, go to the Grand Prairie Arts Council's website at artsgp.org or log on to grandfundgp.com.
Dragon boat racing is making a splash at Joe Pool Lake in Grand Prairie, where the city hosted its first competition on Saturday. The sport features crews of 20 who paddle against each other in 42-foot-long, low-riding boats. It's gaining popularity around the world because it offers non-athletes a chance to excel in a team event.
Why not? It's it's a fun thing, and I think this is the first time it's here.
My wife and her group, they wanted to do this, and we're doing it.
The wind is what turned out to be the biggest challenge today. Choppy conditions capsized the boat before the first heat could start. Nobody got hurt, but officials quickly moved the course to a more sheltered part of the lake. And about 90 minutes later, the races got going.
It was a little difficult because we didn't have practice, or some of us didn't have practice, so just getting the stroke just perfect. But it was good. I had a lot of fun. I'd do it again.
I haven't worked out in quite a while, so I'm pretty winded, but I mean, we won. You think because we're a bunch of others, we wouldn't be able to do it. Fat and overweight, but you know.
22 teams put their skills to the test during the day, and the Grand Prairie police boat wound up posting the fastest time. Another city employee team, Get Fit Grand Prairie, won their division. Officials say the event has the potential to become something much bigger.
We would love for this event to become a great, not only community event, but a destination event, so that people come here from all parts of the United States, because Dragon Boat's a big deal in the U.S., and they come to compete on our lake and stay in our cabins and stay in our hotels and eat in our restaurants.
The Grand Prairie Chamber of Commerce organized the races, and some of the proceeds will go to its Technology Scholarship Fund. That's it for this edition of Grand Prairie Update.
Hope you'll join us next time.